Okay, gonna hit another lane of Ultimus this time. Uh, we're doing pretty well this season. Got our last milestone so far. Unfortunately, there's no more raid season rewards, so with what is it? 2 days left. Yeah, we'll probably hit another 100K or so, and it won't be worth anything, which is kind of lame, but whatever. So I figured I'd hit these first couple nodes here, since everything else has been taken in my lane, and then I'll cut over. Just trying something different, and I figured I'd run with defenders just because they're pretty accessible and easy to do. Um, hmm. Or I could use. So generally when I raid, you can see my defenders are pretty decent, 187k, but the two damage dealers are really high, which is important, both for red stars. But I really like just my old traditional raid team of these guys. However, I don't have Warframe up high enough yet. Or, yeah, War Machine. Keep calling him Warframe. So I think I'll just run with Defenders in this run. Let's see how it goes. I've never hit this lane before, so I kind of want to just see how it is. But I know this first node is all villains, so it should be fairly simple. So if you're still wondering about what to build for raid purposes, I would recommend Defenders, as they are very easy to find and they count for block party, which is extremely important. Ooh, I didn't kill him. I'll kill this one first. He does the most damage. And I'll save his ult, just cuz. And then I don't really need to waste any of his buffs right here, so I will just hold off on that. See, the thing is, Iron Fist, if you have all his stuff upgraded, he heals everybody on spawn. So if everybody's like, decently healed, you usually do okay. All right, so we want to attack this side because the Merc LT's over here with any of the chain hits. And want to take out these snipers because they do the most damage. And I think I can kill this guy in one hit. Yeah, Daredevil gets a lot extra damage against villains, so that's always something to think about. And then nobody else is really gonna hurt. He's gonna taunt, and then yeah, I guess we can just keep on hitting him. I mean, honestly, I just don't want to waste his stuff. I can heal her, I guess, but nobody else is really taking damage, so it's whatever. I think Hawkeye might do more damage than this guy, but it doesn't really matter. So fairly simple just to basic through that for the most part and save all your cooldowns for the harder content when you actually need it. All right, so let's see. So this one's mostly villains too, so it should be pretty simple aside from getting around the Drax taunt. So you saw Jessica Jones was about 65% health there, and when we get in here, you'll see on spawn Iron Fist will heal her a little bit, so that should get her back up well into the green. Probably not 100% health, but see there, she got another 22,000 health, which is huge. All right, primary target is definitely Winter Soldier. However, you can see here the chain attack will only hit Luke Cage if I use it on him. None of these guys have any chaining attacks, so I'm just going to focus him down and yeah, just one shot him. And then Cable would be your next, but maybe you want to get this Kingpin. Um, let's just get rid of the Cable. He does a lot of damage. Ooh, almost. Oh, that's annoying. We can fix that. And really, let's see, 6 to 7, and there's 5 of them on this board. I think if I just use this grenade, that'll kill him. Yeah, and then Ronin drops, and nobody cares about Ronin. I'm just gonna go ahead and do a taunt, so he takes the damage. But really, not a whole lot going on here. We'll just chain through these guys. With that defense up, it should be a few turns of energy generation before we're done here. So I will continue punching away. Not really too worried here. They aren't going to do a whole lot of damage. Yeah, there he goes. And I don't care about that Luke Cage. I think I'll just take out the minions actually. Because there's really, yeah, I guess I don't need to heal. And then let's focus on the Drax. Since we just want to wait for his taunt. It's only a one turn taunt. We just want that to run out. And yeah, I mean, he's just got so many regens on him. It's, whatever damage I do is mostly going to get healed. Yeah, so he's back up. That's fine. Let's get this Kingpin and Ronan down. Yeah, so he gets this. That's okay. And there you go. Bad choice. Definitely don't want to shoot the Daredevil with the Punisher around. But that's fine with me. Ooh. All right. So everybody's pretty much full health. That's the best thing about defenders is their sustainability, and their damage against villains is just crazy because I think Punisher gives everybody extra damage against villains, and it just makes it super easy. All right. So this next one does not have very many villains, just the scientist and the Ravager guy, spiky face dude. Um, so really the main thing is that we have to kill Doctor Strange ASAP. And the reason why is because defenders are very, very dependent on buffs, and they can get flipped by Strange pretty easily, even with Jessica Jones' resistance buff to everybody. Where's my Daredevil? There he is. Even with all that, it just they don't resist it generally, and it's just kind of a pain whenever you get all your cool stuff. Like even if it's just counters flipped into bleeds, it's just annoying. Ruins your strategy. So we'll try to go for him first, and he's right here on the end, which is perfect. So we can do a chain attack into other people and murder him real fast, and then get some more damage on them. Night Nurse will heal him if I don't kill him now, so I'm gonna, yeah, swat him off. There we go. And now, really, I don't care if Night Nurse gets one heal off. What I don't want is Scientist Supreme and Shield Medic rezzing people. I also am probably going to need to do some defense up, so I'm going to go ahead and clear the buffs here, or debuff here for him. And I don't. I'm concerned I might do too much damage if I do his ult. It might just wipe the floor with him. So I'm just going to throw this in the middle, and we'll throw out defense up, and then we'll try to kill this medic as quickly as possible. Ooh, I forgot about the taunt. That's okay. That's a relatively low vision, so I didn't have to worry too much about his ability to remove all of my buffs. But we'll clear that taunt off of him, and then they're going to heal up a bit. But we just really want to get rid of um, Shield Medic and Scientist Supreme so they don't bring back that Doctor Strange. I guess probably want to take out Thor pretty quick though, just because he has a stun coming up eventually. And then there. Okay, now they can't revive. Now we just slow play and prepare for the next fight. So if he heals, I don't care. He doesn't really do a whole lot of damage, so I don't have to worry about that. If she heals, I don't care. Really, what I want to get is the Vision and the Hulk down because they can do a little bit of damage, and I want to do it without wasting any of my specials. Uh, oh, and he got the extra hit, so we'll hit him. And she did not heal up again. Night Nurse is very bad on defense, by the way. But everybody's doing really well here. 80% health or so is plenty. They're going to be 100% as soon as I spawn into the next round, which is perfect. And so I'll do that. And yeah, this one can be a little tricky. And the reason why is they have these force shield assault, and they can clear buffs. And there's not a whole lot of AoE in the Defenders plus Punisher build. Definitely, Punisher has the best one that hits everybody. There's some chain attacking, but there's not really a true AoE besides the Punisher ult. So when you have the board full of people, it can get a little dicey as to whether or not you can clear all those little minions, and they can add up after a while. Okay, so first priority, all these rifle troopers are going to do a AoE attack. And so what I like to do is just start with one on the end, chain through, and then use the Punisher ult to hit them some more. So I'm going to go ahead and try to get some more damage on these guys so that I can wipe them in one. Clear these buffs on Fury so he doesn't share, and then this should wipe the floor with most of them. Ah, I didn't quite get them all. Now, this Punisher will clean them up with his thing. I'm going to go ahead and do a taunt, give everybody a little bit of regen. So there's 8 more people coming. And what I need to think about is, okay, so if he shares defense up with Cap, I don't care. Cap gets defense up all the time. So I would actually prefer he waste it here, but I think I'm going to kill him with the chain attack. Yeah, so I don't think the next group will spawn quite yet. Oh, and I got the Iron Fist passive heal, so that keeps everybody alive. Now he's dead. Now this guy needs to die. Um, so that's the main thing here. So I want to save her buff clearing ability just in case he'll block somebody that I need to save. And these guys are going to do just a lot of annoying damage. I think this dude in the corner has the highest turn meter from what I can tell, so I'm going to focus on him first. And we're just going to ooh, let me see if I can get him. Let's see here, right, 200. Yeah, I guess I could just do the splash damage and hit them all. All right, now we're going to do defense up just to be safe because I don't want to lose my Luke Cage. Damn it, almost had him. And I could ult this dude. I don't really need to. I just want to get this Winter Soldier down because I don't want the heal block on Luke so I can keep him alive. And let all these counters go through. Should kill him and the next guy that does it. Oop, cool, perfect. All right, I'm going to kill this dude so that when these guys hit, this dude will get hit with a bunch of counters and he'll be almost dead. All right, these guys are the next to attack for them, so I want to take them out first. Um, yeah, so yeah, I can get him too. I'm not going to waste any ability energy right now on them. I don't need to. This guy has slightly higher turn meter. I don't need to heal, so I'm going to go ahead and hit him. Um, Red Skull on his own is pretty innocuous. You don't really have to worry about him too much, so I just leave him for last. If he spawns more minions, great, because then I get to take another turn or two while the minions do their turn meter, and you get a little more energy, so that's really nice. But yeah, that was pretty simple. Um, my defenders team isn't like anywhere near as good as some of the guys in my alliance. I know some of them are in the 240k range, and so they just melt this entire raid. Let's see, I gotta wait another 8 minutes for some energy to hit this next node. So what happened was everybody kind of went ahead of me and hit this sector. So I went ahead and hopped up a lane just to try this one. And I posted it on Discord. They said it was cool. So, it's part of their raid coordination thing, making sure you're not stepping on people's toes. But I can hop back in my lane from here and continue on forward like I'm supposed to. So, I'm just helping clear these early nodes. Another thing is the guy who's on this lane has like a 250k defenders team. So they just wreck shop up here too. He generally doesn't have to do heals and stuff because he's got all the orange passives and stuff on them. And so enabling him to hit some of these later nodes is just more efficient, so we can get the raid done faster and sooner. Um, so that, not a big deal. But, be sure to talk with your team. Make sure you know who goes where and what you can do to help out and push people past wherever they're getting stuck or, getting them to the harder nodes that you can't do. So, yeah, pretty simple, straightforward. I might try this again with a different team next time and just see how it goes.